See, now the problem with using desserts as a prop is my dogs know this sound and they come running. That's enough, guys. It's not good to eat this kind of stuff regularly. I know. So the boys heard the Ready Whip can and all this talk about lemon desserts, and now they want to hang out with me while I do this video. So I'm gonna go sit over there where I can sit with them and they can kind of sit on my feet and it doesn't bother me. But yeah, I know some people, the thought of lemon makes them think of lemon cleaners for some people, like a fresh, citrusy, neroli, like they just, that's what it triggers for them. But I have for you the best lemon dessert fragrances. These are not lemon cleaner. These are not like fresh zingy. One of them might be kind of like that, but fresh zingy, not lemon cleaner. But I pulled the best ones. I thought it was gonna be 5. I think I have 6, and then some base layer stuff. But they're all amazing if you like gourmands. If you're not in love with lemon desserts, you will be after trying these fragrances. So let's get into them. You said you wanted more of these guys, and let me tell you, you got them, because Angie Pangie is going to be hanging out with us. Dying to get into these lemon dessert fragrances. Let me first say, if you are not currently subscribed, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It really does help me. And to those of you that are there every week for me, thank you so much. And I really do love hearing your feedback in the comment section. You know, I love answering you as much as I can. I don't always see all of them, but I try to keep up with them. Do you like these lemon fragrances? Like lemon gourmands? All right, let's get into this. So to start, I have 2 base layers. One is, this comes around every year. It's iced lemon pound cake from Bath & Body Works. Oh my gosh, I have the body wash and the lotion. Can I just tell you, I'm not big on their body mists, to be honest, but I do love their body wash and lotion. And this one, if you're on a budget, actually stands on its own. This one's pretty stinking good. Literally like the lemon pound cake that's iced that's in Starbucks. I mean, I call it Star Schmucks, but you know, it's just me. I'm kind of a little bit of a brat sometimes with the nicknames. This one is so delicious, and it's gonna go amazing with some of these other ones because you really get that lemon batter and that sugary icing on here. It's so gratifying. I love this one. The other one that I use a lot is by Dapper. He has these new oils that I'm so addicted to. I was just last night on the website, like, I have to get the rest of them. Like, I need the rest of them. And he has one called Lemon Sorbet that I have not tried, but that is on its way to me because I need that. Like, I really need that. But I've been using Goddess, believe it or not. And I either use this alone or I use a lotion, or sometimes I mix them both. If I have a lotion, sometimes I have like some older ones I'm trying to use up that really don't have much scent to them. I mix this in there and it carries the scent with that other lotion. But this is amazing. It is a vanilla, but there is something citrusy to it. Like I get this hint of lemon in there, even though it is a lighter vanilla. So there's not listed any citruses in here, but there is lavender giving it that freshness that it somehow lends really well with the citruses, this type of vanilla, because it's not heavy, rich, dark, boozy. There's something lighter about this vanilla. I like it. There's ginger in here too, giving a little bit of vibrancy. It just works. But yeah, the Burberry Goddess lotion here. Okay, first one I have is Lemon Tart by Theodoros Kalotinis. I love this guy. He's so nice. And this came out last year, and I have to say, it's still one of my favorites. Aside from creme brulee is kind of one of my favorites too. But the Lemon Tart will just always be one of my favorites. You literally can taste, I'm doing it again. See, some of these gourmands, it's like I can taste it because the scent is so strong and reminiscent. And they say most of flavor is actually smell, not taste. So I don't know, not a scientist in that. But this one, you literally can smell that shortbread crust. You see this flaky little crust, and then you have this lemon cream pie, or like a lemon meringue almost. Lemon meringue pie, and then a little bit of cream on top. It is literally what you smell in this. It is so delicious, yet somehow is still a perfume. I love this one. I definitely get that lemon pudding cream kind of feel from it the more it dries down, but that crust is still a little bit there. Not so much as in the beginning. So it's not quite as sweet as it dries down. Man, it is yummy though. I do love this one, lemon tart. I know my friend Michael, his mama used to always make him on his birthday lemon cream pies. And then since she passed away, he now has this fragrance that he wears whenever he wants to think of his mother, which I think is really sweet. He's a good friend of mine on Instagram. I'll try to link it down below. Good guy. Oh, I mean, if we're gonna talk iced lemon pound cake, Dolce & Gabbana Devotion. I absolutely love this fragrance. I actually just picked up a backup bottle, which I don't do often, but I saw it for a good price and I wanted to grab it because I truly, truly love this one. It's a pretty good dent considering the size, but I also decanted on this one, which is part of that little panic and wanting a backup because I need some for me too. But oof, this is like it has those sugared lemon candies on there. There's something denser, richer about this one. It says panna cotta is an inspiration on this one, but there's something a little bit thicker, richer. But when I wear this one, I definitely get that sugary topping. I have a lemon tree here, so we have lemons coming out of our ears non-stop. I've come up with so many things for lemons, and one of them is you can do this. You can take the wheels and you can sugar them and dehydrate them, kind of a thing. You can jelly them. Let me tell you, I know every trick because I have 2 freezers full of lemon juice and lime juice that it's like it doesn't stop. And I drink non-stop lemonade too. But this one is more like a lemon cake. It's more like you have this lemon frosting. There's something sugary about it. There is a hint of orange in there too in the Devotion. This one's more perfumey too, while also being a little dessert treat. And a little bit of booziness to the vanilla in here. This one is to die for. And then I have a new release that I got from Lucky Scent. I have a code there. It changes. Okay, the Lucky Scent code that I have just rotates around. It's usually Greta 10. Sometimes it'll be GB 10, sometimes 10 Greta, because he tries to rotate it. But it'll always be in my videos. Those are the only 3 that it kind of rotates. And I think it's Greta 10 right now. Acro Smile. Now this is by Oliver Cresp, and he made it for his daughter a very long time ago to be a beautiful, everyday, easy to wear of any age kind of fragrance that he made for her. And then they both agreed to release it to the public, but it was the fragrance he made just for his daughter. When I first spray it, I definitely get like raspberry lemonade. And I don't even know if that matches the notes, but that's what I get. I get like a raspberry lemonade because it's fresher, it's vibrant, it's a little bit more translucent, juicy kind of fragrance. But there is a little bit of this aromatic aspect to it. But it's like he stuck a sprig of thyme in there or something. Like there's something vibrant. I guess it's clary sage. Or maybe, you know what? You're just walking through your garden and you're getting a little bit of that scent of that fresh aromatic air along with this like lemonade, this raspberry lemonade that you're enjoying. And it just has that vibrancy. Like you've been really hot running around all summer and then you get to cool off in the shade with your raspberry lemonade. The longevity is okay on this one. It's a very easy reach, easy to wear fragrance. Oh, my dog, I'm gonna kill him. I also like these bottles. They're kind of like rounded and fit in the hand like a flask, like really easy. I like this one. Oh, now this is a favorite for a while now. I think it's been out like a year. You can actually get this on sale now. And it's by House of Sillage HufflePuff. And if you're looking at this bottle thinking, hello, that looks super darn full, it's because yes, it's a brand new bottle. And if you think it's the first one, it is far from the first one. This is more like, I don't know, it's several. I'm not even gonna tell you, it's several. And you can definitely get it on sale now. And if you live out of the country, it's not a worry because it is rights. Rights are why they can't, you won't find this if you live like, say in London, because it's the Warner Brother rights and the Disney rights. It's not that they don't want to ship there. They'll ship there for the products that they have licensing to ship these because of the collaborations of the movie studios. I do have on my website the forwarding that they know I do, totally okay with them, that I am able to receive the parcel and I am permitted to ship it to you. So that kind of works out nicely. This one opens really sweet. I notice it even like if I'm traveling, I'm like, gosh, I always forget how sweet this one is. It is a really sugared coconut at first spray, like a sugared lemon, coconut, vanilla kind of fragrance. There's a little bit of peachiness at the first spray, giving that little bit of uniqueness. And then you start to get some white florals that give something like you're on vacation, you're at a resort. There's something magical that just starts to kind of bubble up, and you get a little bit of the creamy gardenia, a little bit of the jasmine, with always this really rich dose of vanilla in here. To me, it's a vanilla coconut. I know some people say they don't really get the coconut. If you're worried about a waxy coconut, I don't get waxy coconut, but I love a gourmand coconut. And the lemon kind of stays there with the vanilla, that it's this like lemon cream kind of vanilla, and then a double dose of vanilla on the side. This one is so good. This is popular for a reason, but the beauty is this goes on sale a lot. So you can grab this one for a good price. The HufflePuff is everyone's favorite. Man, it's so good. This is one you don't see too often. This one I picked up while in Italy. It's a Xerjoff Nero 70. I got this while I was in Rome, because there is a store, Campo Marzia. That store has the collaboration with Xerjoff. They have a lot of locations to this store, mostly I think in Italy. I don't know, but I saw the store. That is where I went shopping, and I saw this and I was really excited because one, it was a Xerjoff I didn't have, and it's in the Velvet collection, and it's really pretty. It opens very vibrant citrusy, and then I start to get the vanilla coming through, and it smells like lemon whipped cream. Like, it's delicious. I get this creamy aspect, or maybe like lemon pudding, this creamy aspect. And then it starts to get around to being vibrant again. You get a little bit of this aromatic lavender in there, but the lavender is sweet. If you think like the way lavender is in Montguerlain, kind of like that, not really an aromatic masculine kind of lavender, a little bit sweet to it because of all that vanilla. And it definitely has performance. This one, even though it's a citrus, which is a very light molecule, so it evaporates very quickly. The evaporation is what you smell, but that also means it's disappearing, which, side note, is why EDT, you'll smell more powerful in the beginning, but then it vanishes and has a shorter lifespan than the EDP in general because it's evaporating very quickly. It doesn't have as much of the oils to keep it from evaporating. And then you have this base that is a little bit musky, but it keeps that citrus in there. Not as sharp and vibrant as in the beginning. There's a little bit of neroli in here. Neroli is the big note in here, kind of from beginning to end. And neroli can be more sharp, but having that vanilla and the creamy and the fluffy musk in here really softens it up, but keeps this vibrancy to it, where it's like you have like lemon custard, but you have slices of fresh lemon on top, and then you're underneath an orange tree and you're eating it there because you're getting all this vibrant, fresh smell while also getting this like comforting kind of aspect too at the same time from it. This one is really unisex. These are like year-round lemoners that will work in the winter, but are also can be a little bit more refreshing for a gourmand in the summertime. Not quite as heavy, rich as like chocolates per se. This one's really good, Nero 70. Unfortunately, hard to get because of the exclusive nature to that store. They do ship, I don't know if they ship this one or not, but I got it while I was in Rome. And I do have decants of it, but it is amazing. The last one I've had for a while, and I haven't talked about it. And it's from Aroma. Aquaviva has been around a really long time. It is, to me, the fresh lemon tree. You're sitting under the lemon tree. It is so vibrant. Now, some of you, when it comes to lemon cleaner, this is the only one. I don't often get lemon cleaner, but because this one has so much, like, you can smell the lemon zest on this one. I've never heard it for this perfume. I just know that when it is more vibrant with the zest, people tend to sometimes correlate that with lemon cleaner. Man, this one is so realistic and so vibrant and so fresh. And because these are so high in oils, they actually last really long and they give you the most amazing bubble. And this fresh lemon, it's almost like you're at the farmer's market and it's the guy that has a lemon tree and you're just surrounded by lemons. It's amazing. I love this one. There's a little bit of aromatic kind of aspect that also keeps this very fresh smelling. Pine tree-like kind of, this like, I have Italian cypress in my yard, pine family tree, that it has that smell to it, which is equally fresh in a different way that gives it this balance so it's not just lemons, that it gives it a more rounded yet completely fresh kind of feel to it. With a little bit of cedar, when it dries down, cedar to me is such a beautiful, fresh, woody kind of fragrance, very fresh, but it calms down a little bit as it dries down. And it's so good, especially in the summer. This is so wonderful. It's so nice, like especially in the heat, or it just reminds me of the Sorrento coast of Italy where there's so many lemons there, which is a lot like my yard in my neighborhood. Everyone has a lemon tree here. The weather here is a lot like that Mediterranean, Italian coast, southern Italy kind of weather. That's why like tomatoes grow like weeds in my yard and I have all the citrus trees. It just, I have fig trees. I have all those same produce because the weather can be similar. Those are my gourmand lemon fragrances that I love year round, but work really well if you're a gourmand lover in the summertime. These are lemon delicious. And if you still haven't, hit that thumbs up if you like this kind of content and the subscribe button. Have you still not hit the subscribe button? I really appreciate if you do. And I will see you in the next one. Mwah. You're so cute. Yes, you are. Yeah. Hey, Raph.